guys all again. And I wanted to thank ITS for sponsoring this lovely lunch and letting us check out their virtual meeting platform. I can't wait to hear more about it and everything else you guys have been doing. I did want to welcome and thank some of our board members for being here. Kelly Von Pelletier's here. She is our chairman of our board. We have Chuck Geary, who is also a board member. I don't think I see anyone else on here right now. And I wanted to thank Vicki Davis for being here. She is your Martin County Supervisor of Elections. I bet she's going to have some fun stuff to tell you about once it's her time to chat. So with that being said, I'm going to go over and turn it over to Jeff Leslie with ITS Fiber. Jeff, feel free to take it away.
Thank you, Caitlin. We appreciate the opportunity to sponsor today's luncheon, and thank the Chamber for all they're doing. Hope everybody is staying safe and following those CDC rules and hopefully avoiding the COVID. It might be a little interesting today. We're going to talk real quickly about our company, but we've actually put a little skit together, and it's the first time that we've done it. So hopefully we'll be able to do it to try to demonstrate what unified communications is and why there's a little difference between unified communications and just having a Zoom meeting, so to speak, and how it can work in your business. Anyway, let me share my screen here and go through a quick PowerPoint that I have. This is, ITS Fiber is the name of our company. We're headquartered in Indiantown, Florida. We're in most of the business areas of Martin County. We're working into St. Lucie County. We've been around for a while, about 80 years. Been serving Martin County for over 80 years, and I'll show you a little picture that'll prove that in a second. We've been working with fiber optics in our network for over 25, probably actually need to update that slide to 30. And we're a very small company, but we really pride ourselves in the things we do. And we've won a lot of pretty significant awards, including one of Florida's 50 best companies to watch by Grow Florida. Couple of things that we're doing. Speaking of COVID, we're providing free internet to all the low-income families that are near our network for no charge for up to 90 days. So the students who needed to find a way to be able to get to the internet when they were unable to go to school, or people who have had to work from home that did not have internet and are low income, we're providing that to them free for 90 days. We've also been one that adopted the FCC pledge, in that we're not turning off any of our customers for no pay for the next 90 days if it's COVID related in any way. Got to say, there's been a couple people just want to not pay their bills, have nothing to do with COVID, but if it's anywhere closely related to COVID, we won't turn them off, and we want to try to keep them going. We're also providing, you're going to see our Max Meeting, our Max UC product, free to all of our business customers. And that's really been a good thing for helping our customers reach their social distancing goals and working remotely and trying to be effective from home. Matter of fact, in our particular case, we've kind of found that we've become extremely efficient at working remotely, and there's going to be a lot of changes in how we move forward as a result of that, and hopefully we'll demonstrate that in a minute. We have heroes that are working here, so all through this process, these guys have been going into homes, repairing people. We've been installing free internet. And so our ladies here in the top left corner have been there at our sales center working with all of our customers, trying to help them. A lot of our IT staff, our outside plant people are going into homes and businesses and have never ceased doing that. And they've done a great job. And fortunately, everybody stayed safe. As I mentioned, here's where we started. Actually, this is probably a very modern picture from where we started. We actually started in a back room of the Seminole Inn way back a long time ago. And we were really proud back in the 50s, one of our first switches. And I hope maybe some of you might remember the old telephone booth, but we were back in the old one ringy dingy day. And this is a little bit more what we're about today. We feel we're a very progressive company. Here's our sales center, our building where our data center resides. We have a data center in this corner, and here's some of our very up-to-date types of facilities that match the types of services. We really pride ourselves on being a cutting-edge provider. All fiber, all underground, and all symmetric bandwidth. Our evolution is we're ITS Fiber, and you've kind of seen where we came from, where we're going to, but we're also an IT company as well as being a telephone, internet, and video company. Speaking of that, we started out, as a phone company. When internet came along, we were there for that. And we also provide some video, and that's kind of been our staples and staples of a lot of the communication companies in our areas and throughout the country for some period of time. But being a progressive company, we're really evolving, and where we're at today is we kind of consider ourselves more a broadband company, an IT company, and the phone, and which is now called voice, is more of a cloud service that we provide a cloud voice service, as well as we provide full data center services. This is where we're going. We really see ourselves as an IT company that provides broadband and all these other services, is where we soon see ourselves, and where our goals and where our direction is headed. As a company in the IT area, we kind of feel that we can either do one throat to choke from your keyboard to all the way to the data center and all your IT services in between, or we can just fill in your gaps. Maybe you have really good IT and you just need some virtual backup storage, or need some managed services and things. We can fill any gap basically from keyboard to the data center and back. All of our customers come to us on our own underground fiber right to our data center, never have to transit the internet, so we really keep their data safe. Here's some of the products, most of what we do, and I won't spend a lot of time on that. Some of the IT products that we're providing now, a lot of cloud stuff, a lot of remote assistance and things like that. We can also provide all infrastructure as a service rather than having to make capital expenditures, you as a customer. We have, I said, our data center co-location. Security is a huge thing for us. When people are trusting their data and their IT to us, security is really important. And we're really proud of the fact that for the 7th year straight now, we have qualified for SOC 2 Type 2, which is an examination that we receive from the AICPA each year. Very high level that shows that your security and safety, confidentiality, privacy, we're audited every year. And a Type 2 is especially important because it's not just they come out and see if we're okay, but they continuously check us to make sure that we're following our processes. We have those things in place so that our customers can be very confident that their data and the services we provide are of the highest security levels. We actually were offered a SOC 3 report this year, which is the highest level that we can get. So let's talk a little bit about mobility and unified communications. Unified communications integrates your phone, computer, mobile devices, instant messaging, your video calling. Presence, I'm going to show you a little bit about why presence makes a difference and is the real key thing that makes unified communications work in a very efficient way. How you, your workers, and your team, no matter where they're located, what kind of device they're on, what the situation, and how it pulls it all together and makes it very efficient. CRMs was mentioned earlier, Outlook, device, it really doesn't matter, but being able to be a fully remote company or work from in an office situation. We've actually used our Max UC in our own offices to help us with social distancing. So even though the people who've come in the office have been in the office, we've utilized the video capability to be able to keep our social distancing. Here's a little look at Max UC, the things it pulls together. And so that being the case, we've put a little skit together to you, which could be a typical situation that we might incur. And so at this time, if you'll work with us for a second, we'll try to show you how Max UC works and in a typical day, possibly at ITS. So if you'll hold just a second, I should be hearing, if you can see, you'll see one of our techs. It's out in his truck right now, Daniel Talion.
How you doing?
Go ahead, Daniel, start us off.
Jeff, I am at ABC Company, and I'm trying to complete our installation of our new symmetric gigabit service that we have recently purchased, and I'm finding that they're only getting 100 megabits per second. I think there could be a network issue. Do you have any ideas on what we can do?
Okay, Daniel. Hey, let me see if I can get our team together on this and if we can pull something together. I'd really hate to reschedule you or ask you to do another truck roll, especially as busy as you are. Hold on just a minute here. Okay, just to mention, this is presence, and so what I want to do is I want to try to find a sales guy and an IT guy to help make things pull this together and answer this call. And I look here and I've got some people online. Here's one guy that's in a call, and I go down and see what my availability. Well, here's a sales guy. Let me see what I can do here. Let's go ahead and invite him to the current meeting. Oops, here we go. Let's see. Here's a sales guy. I know I need to handle this. And here's an IT guy. Let's pull him in. Let me add these two guys into our meeting.
Hello.
Okay, they're there now. I've been in, and again, just want to mention what Presence does. I can find the people I need when I need them, who's on busy, who's not. I can text them, all those type of things to be able to communicate so that we can make this kind of a scenario happen. So Jeff, I see that I got you in here. I've got Daniel on the line. He's having a problem out at ABC Company. Can you tell him about your issue, Daniel?
Hey, yeah, I'm out at ABC Company. I'm trying to install our gigabit service, and I see we're only providing 100 megabits per second. Any suggestions on what we can do?
Hey, Daniel, have you checked their internal network equipment? Can they get a gig to their computers?
I have, and no, they can't.
Sounds like their switch is only capable of doing 100 megs, and they'll need to upgrade their switch. Let me check our inventory and see if we have one in stock. Looks like we have a Juniper switch in stock. I can pull it, configure it, and deliver it to you within the hour. Will that work?
Yeah, I can go to lunch and be back within an hour. If I have any issues, can you talk me through the installation?
Sure. I'll send it over to you shortly.
Well, guys, since this is something probably the customer didn't expect, maybe we ought to contact him and get his approval. Dan, I think, Dan, you're on here, my sales guy. Can you get a hold of the customer and see if we can let him know what's going on?
Absolutely. Let me see if I can get Bruce on the line. Hold on a sec. All right, I've called him. Let's see if he picks up.
Well, this is Bruce.
Hey, Bruce, it's Dan. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, Dan?
Good, thank you. Bruce, I hope you're well and you're safe and your family's safe, right?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Yes, we're all doing good, and I hope the same for you.
All right, cool. Well, yes, we're all well, thanks. I've got Jeff Leslie, our CEO, and Jeff Meyer, head of IT, and of course, Daniel, who's been working at your office this morning. And it seems like we have a small challenge on our hands, so I'm going to let Jeff Meyer, head of IT, explain the situation to you.
Okay.
Hey, Bruce. It appears your present network switch is only capable of switching 100 megs of bandwidth, and with the upgrade to a gigabit connection that provides 1,000 megs up and down, you won't get the performance out of your new connection with your current switch.
Yeah, we've had that switch for quite a while, but didn't realize it was not capable of that. So are you saying we need to upgrade to a new switch? What is that going to cost me?
Well, we're a Juniper partner, Bruce, and we're able to get some really good pricing for the switch that you're going to need. We can provide it to you at a monthly cost of $35, or if you want to buy it outright, it's $19.50. Both prices are installed. But the good news is, according to Jeff Meyer, we have it in stock. They can program it and get it ready, and we can have it to you within an hour or two.
Wow. Wow, we've always been impressed with your noticeably better service, but this is over the top. We certainly need the connection right away, and since we've been a little bit tight on funds due to the coronavirus, I would like to go with the $35 per month. Is there anything else I need to do?
No, that's fine. That's all you're going to need, Bruce. Dan and Jeff, Daniel, if you guys could arrange to have it sent over to Bruce, then you guys can install it, and I'll send you the paperwork to sign, Bruce, and we'll go from there.
Great. Thank you, Dan. Also, I'm really impressed about how you've been able to pull all this together in such an efficient way. What is that you're using? Did you say Unified Communications?
Yeah, it's called our Max UC, Unified Communication Product. It integrates our video conferencing, the presence feature that you have, the phones, the Outlook program, and it helps us coordinate all of our operations in a very efficient manner. I think it's even better than when we all used to be in the same building. Now it really doesn't matter where an employee is located or what device they're on. You know, Max UC pulls us all together in a very effective way, and we work much better as a team now.
Hey, Dan, do you think you could call me tomorrow so we can take a look at Max UC for our business?
Absolutely, no problem. Let's get the business of the day taken care of. I'll give you a call in the morning, and we'll go from there.
All right, great. Thank you.
Okay, that's hopefully that wasn't too corny. I know it sounded a little bit like Batman and Robin a little bit, but anyway, that's just an example of how Max UC can work, or how and it's not that Max UC is the only thing out there, but how a unified communication systems can work, where you can bring all of your time, everything in your business, your CRM, all your people, all of everything to bear. You can see who's available when you're in a pinch and you got to get something done quick, and you know who you can deal with. If you can't get them, you text them. And so really, really efficient product. I know in our business, I hate to say COVID has done a good job. I mean, it really is a terrible thing, but it has really helped us to investigate these other options. And we're going to be totally different business because of unified communications. So anyway, I really appreciate you all watching. And let me go back here real quick. And so here's just a screen about why us. You know, of course we do a good job, but if there's any questions or whatever, we'll be glad to handle it.
If you have a question, feel free to raise your hand. And let's see, do we have anyone with a question? So I have one for you guys. How long have you been doing this Max UC?
We have been doing parts of it for the last 2 or 3 years probably now at this point.
Awesome. And that's what have you guys been using it internally for 2 or 3 years? And how long have you been selling it to your customers as well?
Well, it's been progressing, you know, it's been growing and developing into a better and better and better product. And now it's a really full-fledged UC product. But we've been using it in our business for at least 3 years now. And we just keep adding the new capabilities, which helps us. And when we had to do things remotely, and move all of our people out of the office, it was just a godsend how we were able to keep things going. I mean, we just have not missed a beat. We were worried, like, how are we going to sell a customer online, you know? Well, now we find ourselves just like you saw today. We've got the CEO in the customer's office. We've got the IT expert. We've got the outside tech plant and the sales guy. And we're finding that we don't miss a beat on how to sell a customer, how to deal with a customer, how to solve a problem. And we actually see more of each other now than we ever have before.
Awesome. Yeah, it definitely seems like having this in place before coronavirus would make for quite a seamless transition. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty good. What do you guys see? I know obviously with coronavirus, we're seeing that the future is definitely becoming more and more technologically based. Do you guys have any insight, or what do you all think the future of business is going to be done? Do you think more people will be using systems like this and working remotely, or what are your thoughts?
Well, a lot of our customers have adopted it. And, it just makes sense. And what's really interesting, might be an interesting topic for a discussion with the chamber someday, is, each company, what are you doing now that you've been remote and it's time to come back to the office? In our particular case, we've looked at this, we said, well, we're going to come back to the office because we think we need some, the relationship part of things. But, there's a lot of employees now that are going to want to work remotely. We believe, in hiring top talent, you're going to have to be prepared to be able to offer jobs that are remote operated jobs. We're running into a lot of companies now who hire people all over the nation, and they use a UC product like this, and they don't even have offices, and everybody works remotely. And so I think it's going to be an impact, and I think we're all going to be hit with it a little bit when we all start asking our employees, let's all come back to work now, and they found that they've really enjoyed it. And then you're going to have to be real honest, were we effective, were we not effective? And when you can put these kind of tools and bring these kind of tools to bear, it's hard to justify that you can't be as effective working from home as you can from the office. One thing I'd like to say, because one of the things that suffers a little bit is the personal relationships. And every other Thursday at noon, we buy all of our employees lunch, but they are working remotely. And we've done like Pictionary, we've done, all these different games we play as a team. And at first I was like, oh man, I'm an old baby boomer, and I'm thinking, oh man, how's this going to go over? And I mean, our team has loved it. We have had great times together, and it's every other Thursday. We get our entire team. We don't have to coax anybody. Everybody's looking forward to the next one, and it's really helped us a lot with the personal interaction and keeping, our relationships going.
Awesome. All righty. Are there any other questions for Jeff or his team?
Hi guys. This is Andy Blizzard with the True Oldies channel, Jeff. Just had a question about, are you doing work for home offices, or are they all businesses, or what's that mix look like as far as your customers look like right now?
Well, this product is obviously gotten into a lot more home offices because of the fact that people are working from home. There's no doubt. But we do both residential and business. We have a little bit different approach for the residential. But the home offices, this is probably the staple that people choose, because it's just like being in the building together. It allows you all the functionality that you have at the office.
Hey, Jeff, can I chime in on that as well? Is
Sure.
Being the phone company, we're able to provide, this is actually a tool for a phone system, right? So you don't have to have a physical phone at home anymore. You can have it on your smartphone, on your tablet, on your laptop or desktop. So we are providing all of these tools and features to people working from their home, and they don't have to invest in all this equipment and network equipment to be able to support it.
Mm-hmm.
A little more versatile.
Yeah, anyone, anywhere, on any device.
Hey, Jeff, how did you price that? Is it per user, or is it bundled with your other products?
Yeah, we bundle it in some of the things that we sell. But the other part is it's based upon the number of seats that are needed of people who want to initiate a meeting. So people who don't initiate a meeting, just like you all today didn't have to pay to be part of this meeting. But if you want to be able to initiate a meeting, you would have a per unit price. And we sell them in as low as 1, 4, I think 10, 25, 100, and as much as you want, many employees or many people as you'd like to put into a meeting. So it really only costs the people who want to initiate meetings. And you can initiate them just like we're doing here from your cell phone, from any device. You can do what we've done here, whether in your office or not. And I think you'll be surprised how inexpensive it is. It really is very, very inexpensive to do this.
Awesome. Anyone else? All right, we'll go ahead and get started with introductions. I'm going to go across my screen the way I see it. If I mispronounce your name, I am so very sorry. I might just go by the first name if there's not more than one. But I'm going to start with Kristen Boone. You can introduce yourself first.
Hi, I'm Kristen Boone. I am the Manager of Customer Operations here at ITS, and glad to see you all today.
Awesome. Short, sweet, to the point. I love it. Next, we have Beth McKenna.
Hi, everybody. New kid on the block. We just joined the chamber. I'm from CTM Customs. I'm with their marketing crew. Just real quick, we're a veteran-owned company specializing in building and maintaining high-performance luxury cars, specializing in aftermarket installation, custom fabrication, routine maintenance and repair, as well as any fleet maintenance anyone might need. So it's a pleasure to be here and nice to see you all.
Awesome. Welcome to the chamber, Beth. We're very happy to have you. All right, Chuck Geary.
Morning. Hey, everybody. Chuck Geary. I'm with Lesser Landy & Smith. We're a law firm located in downtown Stuart. We're in the Geary Law Building. That's the one with the tower right across from the courthouse. We have 4 locations and 12 lawyers. I always say we have 12 friendly lawyers. Consider us a resource for all things legal or all things local. I'm your local guy. We don't charge for phone calls. Mainly what we do is accidents and injuries, slip and falls and things like that. So feel free to call us anytime. It's a great presentation, and the chamber is my #1 resource. So thanks for all you do.
Thank you very much, Chuck. All right, let's see. Joe Canavan, can you hear us? You're on if you can. I don't see his face, so I'm not sure. All right, I'll skip him for now and come back to him later if he shows up. Lisa Baxter.
Hi, I'm Lisa Baxter. Hi, good to see you. Thanks so much for doing this, Caitlin, and thank you, Jeff, for that great presentation. And I'm Lisa Baxter. I'm with WQCS, NPR, and classical music for the Treasure Coast. We're licensed to Indian River State College. I have the privilege of working with businesses and nonprofits throughout the Treasure Coast. We reached 80,000 listeners from North Palm Beach to Melbourne, and I help them reach our loyal listeners. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Lisa. All right, Jeff, I know you spoke a little bit, but I'll let you go ahead and introduce yourself again to everyone.
Well, I think you've seen it all. I'm a Florida boy. I've lived, northern Palm Beach County, though I had my grandfather was back in Hope Sound back in the 50s. So I've been around a long time, and I own ITS Fiber and the president and CEO. And we love Martin County, love the Stuart Chamber.
Thank you very much. Thank you for all of your support. Next, we have James Brown. Are you there, James? I'll come back to him too. Andy Blizzard.
Hi guys, Andy Blizzard with the True Oldies and the Surf radio stations. If you haven't been listening to us, you should give us a listen and see what's out there. We reach a mature adult in the marketplace, playing the hits music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s on our stations. And right now we've been helping our small and nonprofit organizations with some special packages specifically designed to help them get to a positive cash flow as an organization or as a business. And if you've got anybody who might be interested in a very affordable way to help their business get to post-coronavirus conditions, we might be able to help. So thank you.
Awesome. All right, looks like James Brown is back. I'll let you take it over, sir.
I'm happily retired, and soon I'll be living in Tallahassee, Florida.
You said you're moving to Tallahassee?
Right.
Oh my, okay, well thank you for joining us. All right, Michelle O'Donnell. Oh, hold on, Michelle, you're still muted. It's not letting me unmute you. Oh, there you go, now you're good.
Am I good?
Yes.
I know I had it muted over here too. Hi, Michelle O'Donnell with Seat Insurance. Nice to see everybody. We do home insurance, auto insurance, and flood insurance. And flood has lately been a very big topic. If you have any questions, feel free to call me to discuss what's covered, what's not. I'm fielding a lot of calls for that right now, and helping people kind of sort through that. I guess that's about it. Nice to see everyone. Yeah.
Awesome. Michelle, feel free to put your information in the chat so people know how to contact you if you need that.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks.
You're welcome. Denise Lechner with ITS. I'm turning it over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Denise Lechner. I'm the marketing manager at ITS Fiber, and thank you so much, everyone, for being willing to participate in this lunch experiment today.
Thank you, Denise. Bob Butterfield, you're up next.
Good afternoon, everybody, and it's good. It's great to see everybody. I'm working from home just like everybody else, and at CBS 12, where most of our folks are working at home till July 1st. But I'm the operations manager with CBS 12, and we are the marketing partner, one of the marketing partners for the Stuart Chamber of Commerce. And we're here to make all of you rich and famous.
Love it. Sounds great. All right, we're going to turn it over to Paul Jones.
Hello, I'm Captain Paul Jones. I'm running Stuart Sailing Charters. We have reopened. We're taking people out for day sails, sunset sails, the other cruises on a 40-foot catamaran sailboat, take up to 6 people. So give me a call, stuartsailing.com. Stuart.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Captain Paul. Jackie McNeil, it is your turn.
Good afternoon. So wonderful seeing everybody. I'm waving to all of you. ITS Fiber, that was a great presentation. I was very insightful. I'm with the Better Business Bureau, serving Southeast Florida and the Caribbean since 1969. We've serviced the 11 counties, as far south as Key West, to as far north as Indian River, to as far west as the Highlands. If you want to check on the reliability of a company as well as a charity, don't hesitate to give me a call.
Thank you, Jackie. Okay, Jeff Meyer.
Hi, everyone. I'm the Director of IT for ITS Fiber. Just a couple of the other products that we offer. If you're not aware, we provide virtual servers, cloud backup, Office 365. So there's anything that you need for your business operation.
Thank you very much. Great presentation you guys did. Sarah Borlaug.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. You're good.
Great. All right, that was an awesome presentation. I am with Capstone IT, representing my husband, Mike Borlaug. We service small to medium businesses from Fort Pierce to Boca, so the Treasure Coast and the Palm Beaches, about 6 computers to 200 computers, data backup, cybersecurity. But I really want to invite you to our webinar tomorrow. It's hosted by St. Lucie County EDC's Virtual Business Recovery Center. Mike and then a national representative, a Microsoft specialist, they're going to present on Microsoft 365, as well as a demo on Teams for your businesses. And so I'm putting that information in the chat. I hope to see some of you there.
Thank you, Sarah. Kate Harper.
Hey guys. The restores are finally back open, which I'm excited about, and I am starting to schedule trucks to start rolling. So everything is good at Habitat for Humanity.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. So all those donations that you haven't been able to get rid of lately,
yes,
you can bring them over to Habitat. I bet you they'd be so happy to take them off your hands.
Thank you. Yes.
All right. Bill Hackmeister.
Hi, everybody. Bill Hackmeister with the Milcor Group. We're civil engineers in Oak Sound and Port St. Lucie. Good to see everybody.
Thank you very much, Bill. Mark Vallenote.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. How are you?
Good.
Hey, Mark Vallenote with Thrivent Financial. What we do primarily, we are a membership organization of Christians, and we try to help members be very wise with their money, so they're generous with it and they strengthen and give back to their community. One of the things I would encourage everybody to do, if you have not started a Roth IRA, the government just printed $4 trillion in debt. So if you're trying to defer a tax for later, we assume that tax is probably going to be a lot higher. So you may want to take advantage of tax-free accounts. Again, I'll put my information in the chat. If anybody want to talk about it, give me a call.
Thank you very much, Mark. Next, we have Denise Van Noy.
Hi, I'm Denise. I'm Fit and Balanced Bookkeeping. I provide full service bookkeeping services to medium and small businesses as well as nonprofits. all your bookkeeping needs in one place. I'm completely virtual. So I've been up and running and going strong. So if anybody needs any help getting organized and streamlined with their finances, I also do QuickBooks Online training. So if you're doing it yourself and you need a little help, I'm your gal. Give me a call.
Lovely. Thank you, Denise. I bet you that virtual business really was beneficial during coronavirus. You were used to it already. It's perfect. All right, Leslie Driver.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Leslie Driver. I'm the lead creative designer with ITS Fiber, and I've been very blessed to be able to work from home remotely with obviously the use of Max Meeting. I have worked seamlessly, really enjoyed it, and it's great seeing everybody again. So glad to everybody's starting to get back to business.
Awesome. Thank you. Mike Gonzalez, we'll turn it over to you.
Good afternoon. I second that with Leslie. It's very good to see everybody. I am part of the sales team along with Dan. Majority of the time, I'm the person that you guys see a lot, but whether it's me or Dan, either one of us, you can give us a call at any time, and we'll make sure that we can provide you with those services that we've demonstrated today and make your business a lot more easy friendly.
Perfect. Thank you, Mike. Vicki Block. Oh, caught you just as you took a sip of water. I'm sorry. Vicki, we'll turn it over to you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Vicki Block. I'm at Connect Credit Union. We are your local credit union. We do personal loans. We do all of your banking needs. We have a personal loan right now. It starts at 6.49. We have interest-bearing checking, everything to be able to help our individuals. We don't do business accounts, but we do everything for your individual banking needs. Give me a call or stop by. Our lobby has been open the entire time here servicing our members. So let me know if I can help you.
And they are right across the street from the chamber, right there on Canner. Awesome. Elizabeth Lynn.
Yes, I am in black and white. I'm getting some private messages like, how did you get to be black and white? Well, I'm going retro, feeling very film noir, but it's a cheap webcam, but I work at a nonprofit, so there you go. I'm with United Way of Martin County, and we never really closed down during COVID. In fact, we've been busier than ever with our COVID Economic Relief Fund to help our community, our neighbors here in Martin County, and our amazing team of volunteers out there, boots on the ground. Our volunteer sewers, you've probably seen on the news many times. We have volunteers who are sewing and distributing. We're up to almost 7,000 cloth masks to those who need it. We've been helping to funnel volunteers to our other nonprofit friends, for example, to ensure that Meals on Wheels are continuing to seniors who are homebound, and so many other examples, way more than 30 seconds. But if you're interested in volunteer opportunities or how you can help your community as we get to the rebuilding phase, keep us in mind and let me know how I can help you. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. All right, Vicki Davis.
Had to unmute. Well, good afternoon. It's great to see everyone. And I wanted to give a shout out to Jeff, Leslie, and Jeff Meyer, ITS Fiber. They do a great job, great presentation, and we are a customer. So thank you for all that you do for us. Wanted to give you all an update with the election process. If you're in front of your computer, if you go to Martin Votes, V-O-T-E-S, this is candidate qualifying week, and we are open to walk-in traffic. But if you go to candidate information, the tab, and click on it, and then go over to 2020 qualified candidates, you will see those local candidates who have qualified this week with us. Qualifying began Monday at noon, and it ends Friday at noon. We have 12 announced candidates, and out of the 12, 9 have qualified. We do have 2 county judges that qualified during an earlier qualifying period of time back in April. So we're moving right along with the election process, and we're working hard to keep our poll workers safe when they go to the precincts, and also our voters. So any questions anyone has, please don't hesitate to call. And we are continuing to push to vote by mail because we don't know what this August election environment and the November environment is going to hold. So voting by mail is a great option. In fact, 33 to 52.5% of our voters vote by mail given an election. So thank you, Caitlin.
Thank you, Vicki. I also have already registered to vote by mail. It is very convenient.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, Barbara LaBounty, take it away. You're still muted. There you go.
Sorry. Hi, everyone. Barbara Bouncy with the Pension Source. We are your 401k defined benefit plan providers, creating plans for you. A lot of you might have needed to go into your plans or needed to get loans. We have definitely had an abundance of rules and regulations changes. So if you have any questions, even if we don't do your plan, we are happy to answer any questions that anyone has with all these new rules and loans and distributions and tax information. We're happy to help. So I'll put my information in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you, Barbara. Allie Meyer, your turn.
Hi, everyone. I am the account executive and project manager for ITS Fiber. So I manage all of our business accounts that we have.
Thank you. Next, we have Aileen Fernudo.
Hello, coming to you from my kitchen. I work for Coast Radio, which is one of the things, and we have fantastic deals going right now. Also, I work for the real estate book for Tara, and we are doing some new things with that also. And I represent a couple companies. I lost a few because they're not marketing anymore. But Elite Gas, they've done a lot for our community. If you need gas, propane, call them. They're in Hope Sound right now. And also Spiro's Hurricane at Palm City, and they wear masks. And so does the Olympic Tavernier. Thank you.
Thank you, Aileen. We'll turn it over to Bruce Russell.
Good afternoon. This is Bruce Russell with ITS Fiber, and I'm the CFO for the company. Been with the company over 5 years now. Actually been in the industry, telecom industry, for over 30 years. So I've seen some changes over the years and just excited to be part of this technology and this community. So thank you, everyone, for joining, and look forward to hear more.
Thank you very much, Bruce. Dan Ranko. I tried.
Yeah, you did very well. Thank you. Yeah, I've been with ITS for 22 years now, and if you don't recognize my accent, I'm originally from South Africa. Jeff came all the way over to Johannesburg, picked me up, and brought me over here to work for him. But anyway, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the presentation, and Mike and I are ready and willing and able to talk to you at any time if you need anything with regard to the products we offer. So thank you for the opportunity. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I'm not sure if he has the capability, but Tom in Holland, can you talk to me? I don't think he can. I think he's listening through my headphones. Well, you all know Tom. He works here at the Chamber. He is a membership sales rep. If you ever want to get your business out in front of the community, reach out to us here at the Chamber, and Tom can help you. How was that, Tom? I think I did pretty good. He'll tell me later. All right, we only have 2 more left, and they're both phone numbers, so I'll try my best. If you are 772-631-2096. Can you hear me?
That was me, and I already spoke.
Perfect. Okay, next one is 772-286-6099. No? All righty. Perfect. I think we did get everyone. I know Dan Hewlin was on here for a bit. He may have popped off. We may have lost him. He is also one of our board members with Fifth Third Bank Merchant Services. He does all your credit card processing. If you need anything like that as well, you can reach out to Dan. And last but not least, I know ITS has a couple of giveaways. Denise, do you want to take it away?
Yes, Leslie Driver from our marketing department, she's with us, and she created a couple of really lovely gift baskets She can show those to you in a minute. They contain a lot of different things, a lot of ITS fiber items, some really nice things, computer bags, technological things, flash drives, all kinds of different items. But then we also included some nice gift cards in each of the baskets to help encourage everyone to continue to get out there and do business with each other. So Leslie, are you still here?
I'm here. Hi, Denise. Hi, everybody
Yes,
again. So I have two gift baskets here. One of them is what we would consider our office basket. And we have a messenger bag, amongst a lot of things. We have a messenger bag, we have a smart Wi-Fi plug, smart light bulb. We have great gift cards for Starbucks and for food, or Amazon, Amazon and Starbucks. And there's a lot of really great items in there. So that's kind of like our office one. And then we have one for our home office one. And it's a little more entertainment geared. It has the big item in there is a Roku streaming device. We've got tumblers, we've got gift cards for Happy Eats. It's a combination. A Panera Bread for lunch. A lot of great items. So
awesome. All right, guys, I have a random generator set up on the on my screen, and I will pick the first one for the office basket. The winners, I will then connect. I will give Leslie your information, and so you guys can connect on basket drop-off.
Great.
Okay. So for the office basket, our winner is, it's spinning. It didn't tell me. Oh, there it is. Mark Valenote, you are the winner.
All right.
Congratulations.
I feel like, Mark tends to be pretty lucky at some of our other events. Do you have a secret? Is there something you do?
I just show up, that's all.
Oh, he just shows up. Perfect. And then our home office basket. Let's see. The winner is Andy Blizzard.
All right.
Awesome. All righty. I will go ahead and get Denise, Denise and Leslie, whoever, I'll get someone your information. They'll make sure you get the basket. So if there's any other questions anyone has, feel free. This is now, speak now or hold your peace. Anyone? Well, I do want to thank ITS and Jeff and his whole team again for sponsoring and this wonderful presentation. I know I learned a lot more about what you guys do. Thank you all so much for being here. And as I mentioned, a few updates we have going on. We are taking applications for the new leadership class. We are planning to go ahead as normal. We obviously will have a plan B or a plan C or however many plans we have to make it happen, but we are still taking applications. You can reach out to Cindy LaConte here at the Chamber for more information. And if you don't have Cindy's information, you can reach out to me and I'll get you where you need to go.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Thank you, Caitlin. I'm not done yet. I have another one.
Oh.
We have our Morning Joe event. That is, it's a small, we're limiting it to 20 people, and it will be here at the Chamber next Thursday, the 18th. It is RSVP is required. George Stokas will be our speaker. You can listen to George's presentation, pick his brain, ask him any sorts of questions you may want. It's going to be small, limited, 20 people only. You have to register, and you can do that on our website. And as I mentioned at the beginning, last but not least, we are holding our first Back to Business breakfast. It's a formal sit-down breakfast on June 30th at Monarch Country Club. As registration is required, there is a fee, and you will get three different menu choices you can pick. There is a limited number of people, and we're going to have Joan Goodrich with the BDB speaking about Martin County's recovery plan and, getting us back to business. See what I did there? It's going to be a great event. Can't wait to see everyone's face in person. So come on out if you're comfortable. We will have social distancing guidelines and things like that, different protocols in place to keep you all as safe as possible. That's all on our website. And that's all I've got. Thank you all so much for being here. It was great seeing you all, and hopefully I'll see you in person sometime this month. Thank you again, Jeff and your team. You guys did a great job.
Thank you, Caitlin. Great job, too. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.